What's good, my Draconian Virgos? Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of February the 3rd to the 9th. Let's run it. Let's get the show on the road. Virgo. Let's get this show on the road, Virgo. Let's get the show on the road. Virgo. Let's go. Let's go. Five of Wands. Seem to be in a time of competition this week. Interesting. Kind of sensing some, family rivalry type ish going on over here. Got the Strength card. You got the Two of Wands. You've been doing a lot of planning. You plan on moving fast too. But I recommend some balance in some things. Balance is a hard concept to get, but we're going to help you understand that a little more. Virgo. That's the Hierophant, Justice, the Tower, and the Three of Swords. So let's get this show on the road, Virgo. For your signifier location, you have the Five of Wands. This is the card of competition. Right now, these dragons are just playing. They're exercising their fire-breathing craft. They're trying to amplify their explosive power within their chest and in their throats. But this can easily turn fatal. If one dragon feels like he's disrespected, or it can turn ugly really fast. So I want you to keep that in mind, that even though it is a competitive time, try not to cross any lines, I would say. And for the opposing forces of that Five of Wands is the Ten of Pentacles. This is the card of family, but more of like extended family, like in-law type family, cousins type family, not like the closely knit family. So there's some people who I feel like, is in your family that is within this weird, like competitive, on the borderline of getting serious type of thing. Like family members should never really be fighting over like spouses and trying to compete for one spouse. I think that's dirty. You shouldn't be dirty macking at all, like leave things to people, like once you mess with somebody's spouse, you kind of like messing with their peace. And it's, those consequences are not good to pay. So I would not recommend doing that. And in the recent past, you have the Two of Wands. This is the card of like just planning, like he has the world in his hands. He's planning, he's brainstorming. He realizes that he has the power to do great, big things, This is showing up in your recent past. I feel like you do know that you can do some awesome things. But at the same time, maybe you shouldn't do those things sometimes. Depends on what you got going on. But you're old enough to know what's right from wrong, and those negative actions, they do come with a price. But in the near future, you have strength. So I do feel like you're going to find the strength to take the actions that are righteous. Like this human is, he has put down his sword and is greeting the dragon. The days of them fighting and dragons trying to bring back knights and knights trying to bring back dragon heads, those days are over. They can now live in peace. But it takes strength for those type of ceasefires to get enacted and to be followed through with. So make sure that you stay in your position of strength. And in the foundation of this whole, reading right now, you have the Temperance card, which is a card of balance, which is For this particular reading right now, for the balance, I feel like you definitely need to understand what is right and what is wrong. But you do understand that. But once you get a firm footing of that, make sure that you don't change your mind. Stick to one place. This is the card of balance. She has one foot, one tail in the water, and the rest of her body is above the water, you know. But I feel like it takes some real mastery to kind of like execute that properly, you know. Temperance is a very powerful card. So keep learning how to balance certain things and certain energies and certain ways of responding to people. And for the energy I have raining down on you is the Eight of Wands. So I feel like there's speed. There's people around you who want the speed, who want you to like make up your mind and move fast. I feel, like there's some people around you who want you to move very, very fast, and they're like, come on, you can go faster than that. But I feel like you're just taking your time right now, like you're chilling, you know. Like, but you can probably know better than me whether it is that you need to speed up in this particular thing. Or maybe people are trying to get you to kiss ass or something. But you should have that mental perception about, okay, am I being taken advantage of, or am I really working for the team and with the team? And for yourself, what you're showing up as is the Hierophant. So I feel like you're definitely like stuck in your ways. People are trying to get you to move and move, do this and do that, but you're stuck in your ways right now. The Hierophant can mean somebody who's just stuck in their ways, like is not ready to learn new things and new stuff. Like they are okay with the position that they're in right now. So that's the meaning that's popping to me with the Hierophant right now. And for the next card, in your environment, you have Justice. So I feel like, like I was telling you, there's some things that you should do and there's some things that you shouldn't do. But for the things that you've done, I feel like people around you have not forgotten that, and they could be scheming on you. They could be scheming on you. You have the Justice card. This is the card of energy balance and what some people might call, karma. Me personally, I don't believe in karma. Whatever happened in the past has nothing to do with what can happen right now. And I feel like, you shouldn't take any bull crap from people who saying, oh, this is your karma, I got to get you back. And it's like, nah, you can end those cycles right now, because those wrongs still don't make things right. You need to get rid of your guilty conscience, and you need to realize that you do deserve the great things in life. Like this whole concept of deservability is bullcrap. You have the power of the now, and the now will set you free. And in your hopes and fears location, you have the Tower. Now, this probably should happen. Maybe it shouldn't. It all kind of depends on your perspective, but this is a tower incident. Like that's in your hope and fears. You don't want things to like come crumbling down, is what I feel from this. Like you don't want things to come crumbling down. I feel like you've worked really hard and you don't want it all to just come crumbling down. So make sure that you stay diligent and make sure you still put in work and you're doing everything that you know that you should be doing right now. So you don't, go through, kind of like a collapse. And for your outcome, we have the Three of Swords. So this is telling me that you're going to remain like over triumphant over your difficulties, like you're still going to be going through a lot of like pain, but you're going to realize that it's now in the past and it's yours to just kind of like reflect on right now. So, for the Three of Swords coming up in the outcome, this dragon has a heart in its hand and he feels the pain of that heart, but, it's not his heart. But whoever heart it is, the pain is still the same, So, but you're definitely gonna be coming out as a greater, grander person, this week. So that's amazing. All right, now let's see what Oracle Dragons you have watching over the Virgo. Let us see. You have the Dragon of Enlightenment moving forward. Wow. Moving forward. Yeah, so there's some things that you're ready to like put behind you. Like that Three of Swords energy. You're ready to put some things behind you. You're ready to just like move forward. And you're only going to want people around you that are enlightened, I feel, because that's how important this mission of enlightenment is going to be to you. And that's really the place where you want to be in life. Like your soul doesn't care about earthly things. Your soul does not really care about all the things that our physical mind cares about. The only thing our soul wants to do is get to know itself more and more. And who is our soul? We are our soul. That's the observing factor that we are. And this other draconian force you have watching over you is the orange gold dragon from Arcturus. Opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light. Yeah, so like I said, you have like enlightenment is very important for you. It's going to be very important for you. And if it was, it's going to be important to you again. You're going to like reopen up that page in your book. You're going to decide that, you know what, I'm done taking naps. I want to wake up. I can't be waking up, going back to sleep, taking naps. I want to be enlightened. And, the cards of enlightenment, these are the dragons watching over you today and for the rest of the week. Virgo, you have a draconian day and week.